Hi all, Hipper here. Today I have a random battle that I thought you might enjoy. And it's nothing special, it's just that I randomly got teamed up with the Gitticus Good. Um, that some of you may know from all the World of Warships social media like Facebook and Discord and all that stuff. Now we don't get matched very often. I think this is like the third or fourth time in more than a year, and I don't think we've ever been teamed up on the same team before. And there he is, telling them to take good care of me. What a gentleman. So anyway, I am going to go for C, and let's see what happens there. Now Tashkent is notorious for getting torped while capping because it's such a big destroyer. So in this cap here, I'm gonna go for the little island there on the left and try to hide in there and at least try to mitigate the torpedo threat. Because I'm almost certain another destroyer will be in here because there are 3 on the enemy team. So I'll have to protect myself the best I can while trying to do my destroyer duty in this big fat destroyer here. So I'm spotted and I'm just trying to get in here behind the island so I don't have to use my smoke. But I end up using it anyway. There's simply too many enemies around here. So I am pretty sure torps are incoming now. So I'm gonna get in behind this island as fast as I can and see if I can't be so lucky as to finish this cap here. And yeah, there we have the first round of torps incoming. And there's the second batch, and whoever's in the destroyer has just been firing a standard 1-2 batch at each exit. Pretty much the same thing I would have done. So yeah, we kept. We did our duty, so now we can go hunting. And I'm gonna take this exit out here between the 2 islands. And it turns out there's an Odin out here, and luckily there I avoided his torps. That could have been a nasty surprise. So I am going to use my great speed to catch up to this guy and give him a helping of torps here. And he's in a really tight, narrow channel here. There's not many places he can go to avoid these torps here. So and that's why, like, why are you going this way on this map? What is the point? Like, I never understand battleships going down this road here. The only thing you're achieving is to deny yourself the opportunity to fire at any other ships. And if you're unlucky like this guy, you are just a sitting duck for torps. So if you start at that spawn, look, I recommend heading for C. Don't go this way, unless there's a really good reason for it. Especially if the same thing happens on the enemy team, then you have 2 battleships here all by themselves duking it out. It's just, this is the waste of battleships pretty much. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this Odin here off. There's only the 2 of us here. I have him completely to myself. Just want to thank him for all the lovely damage he gave me. And away with him. There we go. All done. And in the meantime, we've lost C. So, right, we'll have to head back in there and take it again. I mean, Gitticus and I, we have a lot of things to do in this game, and luckily we are both in not in torpedoes, in destroyers, and we are able to make a big difference, which is lucky. So now this Yudachi here is fleeing for its life. It looks like he probably the one who flipped my cap. So I'm gonna get my revenge here. I'm just waiting for him to round the corner, and as we're this close now, I don't think I can take him out with my guns. So I'm gonna fire one salvo, and then I'm gonna take a chance here and torp him. It is a chance, but we are so close, so I get those torps off in the absolute last microsecond there, and only one of them hit, but that's all I need. So now I will cap this cap again. I already did that, but somehow the ship spawning with me lost it while I was out helping them sink an Odin. So now we have a Fiji, and he is going to spot me in a second. There it is. And luckily I've got a smoke, because I really don't like to face Fijis in any destroyer, but especially not Tashkent, and especially not at this range. Like, Tashkent does its best work from more than 11 kilometers, preferably 12, 13, something like that. Like I said before, it's a magnet for torpedoes. As you can see here, I just barely escaped that one there. It's because it's really long and it's really big for a destroyer, and it has a massive turning circle. Now my build gives me a really fast rudder, but unfortunately that doesn't really mitigate the 700 and something meter turning circle, which is just ridiculous for a destroyer. Most destroyers have like 550, something like that, maybe 600. 600 is big for a destroyer already, but 730, I think Tashkent has, is just ludicrous. So this Fiji here is trying to cap, and I'm gonna chase him. And already now I'm wondering if perhaps he is going to decide to head back to sea and cap that. And I'm not sure yet, especially because he fell off detection. So I'll just have to get a little bit closer and see if he's actually gonna stick around at B, or if he's going to take advantage of the fact that he's not spotted and head for C, and that's exactly what he does. You can see that he's left B, so that can only mean one thing, that he's heading for C the other way around the mountain. And it's a Fiji, and that's why I keep going. I don't want to face him alone. I can see the other two ships on my team. They're not going to stay at sea. They haven't really figured out what's happening here. And there he is, just spotted for a second there, and it just confirms my suspicion. So it would be very nice if this Miyoko here went back and defended C. And I cannot be any more obvious. Get back, do not let the enemy take the area. I don't know, he doesn't listen. Whatever. So now I'm pondering, should I go back and face a Fiji by myself? And I decide to do that. There are already enough ships down at A, and I don't want to lose that cap C yet again. So I'm going to head back, and I'm just try again to get this Miyoko here to follow me and help me. He's totally oblivious, but so be it. We'll head back on our own. Now this thing here about situational awareness is really obvious here. Like, there's more to this game than just sailing your ship and shooting the enemy. Like like I've said before, 80 to 90% of World of Warships Legends, it happens at that little map up in the top left corner. So now I can see I made the right choice here, because that Fiji is heading back towards C. And obviously he's going to try to flip that cap. And being in a destroyer, it's hard for me to take up like the fight alone against a Fiji. So I'm just going to approach it a little bit carefully and try to see if I can't scare him away with torps first. Unfortunately, he spots me there, so I'll have to evade and fire a little bit of extra torps there. Luckily, he smoked up, blinding himself, so I don't have to do it. It's great. I can save my smoke a little bit then, and I have a rough idea where he is. So let's see if I can get some help here. Gitticus is the one. Excellent. I'm hoping I can scare him out of his hiding place here with torps. Perhaps he thinks I'm the only destroyer he's facing, so I'm kind of banking on that. And Gitticus is right behind me, and he knows exactly what's happening here. So I'm firing some more torps in here to flush him out. And I'll try to get behind him while Gitticus will be in front of him whenever he decides to show up. And there he is. And I'll get in a few shots here. Same for Gitticus. He's got a very nice shot at him right there. And yep, Gitticus gets the kill. And for the third time, I have now saved this cap. I didn't flip it this time, but I took it from the enemy again. Now, strictly speaking, we've won the game now. We have 2 caps. The enemy only has 1, and we are 3 versus 3 left. I'm just checking here what the position looks like, and I decide we can take them on. Why not? See if we can get a little bit more damage in, and now it's like ad hoc cooperation, like you saw before, is what I really enjoy in this game. And of course, if you play in a division, you get cooperation all the time, and it has its own pluses, of course. Like you will win many more games, absolutely, because you have 2 other people you can trust and communicate with, and you can make plans and ambushes and all that kind of stuff. But I mostly play solo because I enjoy the unexpectedness of it all. And yeah, of course, you will be facing a buttload of potatoes, and you will lose battles that should have been won, and that will happen over and over and over again. So if you're a stat nerd, don't play solo. That's not a way to up your win rate.
Torpedoes, direct front.
And here we get like the most random torpedoes ever. I don't know. I guess they were shot at the battleship behind me, but I was a bit surprised. Where the hell is he coming from, and how do they know I'm right here? I only just realized the battleship was behind me here now that I'm watching the video, doing the commentary. Well, so this Helena here is almost dead, so I would really like to get another kill. And there's another destroyer around here somewhere too, and I'm betting he's also really low on health. So he's over there. And the Helena is hiding behind the island. So I'm just going to make sure he doesn't get any ideas of capping or anything like that, and just smoking up a bit as well. A Helena is a threat with that rate of fire, and I don't want to get killed right here in the last minute of the game. That would be silly. I am determined to get this Helena though. I would like to have 3 kills. But the clock is ticking down, and I'm just going to fire torps this way to keep any enemy destroyers from surprising me. So the Helena knows where I am now. He's launched his plane, and like my attack is not going to be a surprise, but it wasn't going to be a surprise anyway. He saw me before, and I'm pretty sure he knows exactly what I was up to. So I'll see if I just can't get this guy in the last few seconds of the game. And unfortunately, I don't. I just need one more salvo, but 2 or 3 seconds more, but unfortunately not. So anyway, it's quite a good game anyway. We lots of caps and decent XP, and Gitticus actually outdid me. Can't believe it. So I'll have to get my revenge next time we see each other. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this game, and like, I'll see you on the high seas, and hopefully on the same team. Alright, Hipper out.